It's your boy, Jay Green, Jay's Greenroom, Greenroom TV. You know what I'm saying? I got another one, man. You know what I'm saying? We stepping out of the bounds right now. You know, we getting them from different angles right now.
All right.
Yeah. Muddy Kasino, formerly known as Muddy Water Wayne.
Yeah.
Casino World in the Green Room, man. Man, how you feeling, bro?
Shit, I feel good, man. I appreciate you reaching out.
Man, I appreciate you fucking with me, like for real, for real.
Nah, for sure.
I've been trying to get you here for a minute.
I told you we gonna make it happen.
Man, you're a man of your word.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. Man, so look, how I do it, I try to start from the beginning. I don't want to miss nothing. So, you know what I'm saying? You from Corpus Christi, Texas.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Born and raised.
For sure. You don't really hear too much about rappers from Corpus Christi.
No, you don't.
You had, of course, you hear for Selena.
Oh, yeah, that's not rap, though.
Texas legend.
She's just Corpus Christi and a Texas legend.
Texas legend. They had a rapper named Flatline.
Yeah, we did. R.I.P. Flatline.
Yeah. He was like probably, I would say the biggest, probably, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, rapper.
Mm-hmm.
We actually got some talents that came out of Corpus that people just don't know of. They from Corpus.
I believe it. Texas is a big one.
They don't represent and let people know that that's where they're from. We got some big rappers that came out of Corpus. That little young cat, Ian Dior.
Okay.
Ian Dior from Corpus. And what's old boy's name? That Kevin Abstract.
Okay.
Kevin Abstract.
I've heard of that.
Corpus. Yeah, Kevin Abstract from Corpus too. But as far as the rap scene goes, Flatline probably was the biggest thing
in Muddy Casino
before me. Shit show.
Is that something you carry with yourself? Like you want to kind of carry the torch for Corpus Christi?
Yeah, for sure. For sure. You know what I'm saying? My city is in dire need of a legend to come up out of there and shine some light on the city.
A lot of cities is in need of that, but just speaking Texas-wise, for shit show, we need one from them. Hell yeah. Sometimes that legend, that street legend or rap legend, that's what break the door open for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. That's why Houston got it so good right now.
Nah, for sure. They got a lot of legends coming up out here. Big city.
Coming up out there, man, just give me a breakdown. If you can, tell me what it was like. You know what I'm saying? You probably get the question a lot, but...
Yeah, I do. Shit, I grew up with a lot of, if you know anything about Corpus, probably most of y'all don't. Corpus is probably like the last city you gonna see or hear, or when you go down to Corpus, it's the last city where you gonna see any black people in it.
What you mean when you last city?
And if you go any further south, you get straight Mexicans.
That's true.
Corpus is straight Mexican, just about.
Yeah.
Majority Mexican.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? But we're going to be the last city going south where it's still a few black people in it.
For sure. Shit representing for South Texas, though.
Nah, for sure.
Yeah, when you go down to South Texas, that's where the border, like, once you pass, like, Houston and all the Bay Area type of shit, yeah, Corpus Christi probably is the last spot. Yeah, for sure. I ain't never think about that, man. Corpus holding down, man.
Nah, for sure. We just like 2-3 hours from Mexico.
So I already know what type of action going on.
Yeah. you know it's going down.
For sure. So for you, how you came up? Like both parents, no parents? Like
yeah, shit. I grew up with my mom. You know, my mom was the single parent. I had it's 6 of us, 3 boys, 3 girls. I'm the 4th. You know what I'm saying? So you know, my dad was in and out of prison and shit, but you know, he was doing his own thing. Yeah. But I still knew, you know, I was around. I got to go see that side of the family a lot.
For sure. How'd that shit affect you, like pops, in and out of jail and shit? Did it affect you or?
You don't realize until you're older. You know what I'm saying? I didn't realize until I got older how it affected me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, but it does have an effect on you because you really don't have no man in your life to show you the ropes. Everything I did it by bumping my head on the wall and figuring it out on my own.
Sometimes that's the best way though.
Sometimes. Most of the time, niggas land land in a place that it can't get out of.
Right. You get more than a bump head. Yeah. I also heard too that you kind of grew up in a music family.
Oh yeah,
like a lot of music around when you came up.
For sure. My uncles, my daddy, all of them, they played. It was like they played in the band. You know what I'm saying? In school, and they traveled all around the world with their shit. My daddy played the bass guitar. My uncle played the drums. I wasn't around that. My grandma even owned the only black record store in Corpus. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
Back in the day, before my time.
Yeah. But was that hard? Like, I guess that's before your time. But do you ever hear stories of like, saying for a black person in them times having a business in Corpus? Was that a hard time or?
Well, I don't really know too much about it being a hard time for them.
Like the racism and shit like that.
Man,
there might not have been none. Some places ain't like that.
I don't know. I never really got those stories from my grandma and them.
That's good though.
I never got the racist stories from them, But I'm sure shit, with the small amount of black people it is in Corpus.
Yeah.
They always gotta figure out a way to get it.
Yeah. What's it like though, growing up around mostly Mexicans? Because Mexicans, they right with niggas on the struggle, but it's different.
Yeah, it's a different struggle, but for sure, like shit, I grew up. All the Mexicans that I grew up with, shit, we were like, I fought every day, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
For real?
Yeah, it was only 2 black families in the projects I grew up in.
Yeah. Mexicans and black folks got a history of helping each other, but then I would say lately have a history of like kind of more frictional, you know what I'm saying? But niggas and Mexicans always been working together.
Yeah, and you've always had conflict between them 2 races too, you know what I'm saying? Because in the streets, it's to me the way I've always viewed it is the blacks always are the ones that put in the most work. The Mexicans is the ones that got it. So they gonna give it to the blacks, let them put in the work. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
But then sometimes that line get crossed.
Sometimes that line gets crossed.
Nigga gonna get tired of doing too much work, man.
If niggas was intelligent, niggas is gonna get their bread up and not have to depend on nobody.
Yeah, that's the whole goal, man. I like that type of talk though.
Yeah, that's what it's about for me.
Yeah. You ever